Cassava farming secrets, step-by-step guide. Step number 6, harvesting and post-harvest management. These are sustainable techniques that increase yields by 70% while cutting costs by 50%. Understanding optimal harvest timing and techniques. Cassava maturity and harvest timing represents one of the most crops' greatest advantage and challenges. The advantage is harvest flexibility. Cassava can be left in the ground between 9 to 24 months, allowing harvesting when convenient, when prices are affordable, or when labor is available. While the challenge is that this flexibility often leads to suboptimal decisions, including harvesting too early, reducing yields and quality, or too late, increasing post-harvest deterioration, losing planting material quality, and trying upland, preventing next crops. Understanding cassava root development dynamics guides optimal timing. Cassava roots begin bulking around 3 to 4 months, but remain small. From 5 to 8 months, roots increase size and number rapidly, but starch content remain modest, that is between 28 to 30%. From 9 to 12 months, roots reach optimal size and dry matter content increases to between 33 to 38%, providing maximum yield of quality roots. And beyond 12 months, roots continue enlarging slightly, but woody fiber increases. Some roots may develop internal rot. Planting material quality declines, and opportunity cost of land occupation increases. The optimal harvest timing for most purposes is between 10 to 12 months after planting, when yields and quality peak. Roots have achieved the maximum size and starch content already. Fiber remains minimal, keeping roots tender and palatable. Planting material is still vigorous and disease-free, and land can be replanted, allowing reasonable rotation. Early harvests at between 8 to 12 to 10 months suits food security need, or markets demanding fresh consumption, accepting between 20 to 30% lower yields, but meeting immediate needs. Later harvests at between 12 to 18 months suits processing purposes, where maximum starch is valuable, or farmers lacking immediate need or market, though risk of deterioration and land opportunity costs increase. For farmers producing planting material, either for own use or sale, harvest at between 10 to 12 months when stem quality is optimal. Older stems lose vigor, reducing establishment success. Let's look at implementing proper harvesting and handling. Harvest carefully, minimizing root damage, which triggers rapid deterioration. Cut stems 30 to 40 centimeters above ground or ground level, removing leafy portions but retaining woody stems for planting material. Remove and bundle stems separately, then dig roots using the hose, forks, or mechanical diggers, being careful not to cut or bruise roots. Cassava roots are extremely fragile despite their appearance. Any skin damage exposes internal tissues to oxidation and microbial infection, causing blue-black discoloration within 24 to 48 hours, making roots unmarketable for fresh consumption. Harvest in dry soil conditions, preventing mud contaminating and excessive moisture promoting rot. Handle roots gently, avoiding drops or rough handling, and transport carefully in appropriate containers like baskets lined with soft materials, specialized cassava crates, or carefully loaded vehicles with cushioning. Sort immediately after harvest, removing damaged, diseased, or undersized roots. Then direct routes to market channels based on quality. Large uniform clean routes to premium fresh markets commanding between $120 to $150 per ton. Medium mixed quality routes to standard fresh markets at between $80 to $100 per ton. Damaged or small routes to processing like chips, flour, starch production at between $60 to $80 per ton. Post-harvest deterioration represents the greatest challenge in cassava marketing. Fresh roots begin deterioration within 2 to 3 days of harvest through physiological deterioration, that is blue-black vascular discoloration from enzymatic oxidation, making them unattractive and eventually unmarketable, drastically limiting marketing or marketing options and geographic reach. Several strategies mitigate deterioration. Immediate marketing is one of them. Selling roots within 24 to 48 hours of harvest, capturing full value before deterioration begins. Subsequent harvesting, harvesting only qualities needed for immediate market rather than entire field at once, leaving remaining roots in ground for later harvests as needed. In-ground storage, processing fresh cassava within 24 to 48 hours into chips, grits, or flour which are shelf stable for months. Waxing, that is coating roots with food-grade wax immediately after harvest, extending shelf life to between 7 to 14 days through waxing, though waxing requires equipment and materials costing between $0.2 to $0.02 to $0.05 per kilogram, or selecting improved varieties with genetic resistance to post-harvest deterioration, extending shelf life to between 7 to 10 days without treatment. Planting material management, bundle harvested stems immediately. Store in cool, shaded location, if not planting immediately. Covering with moist, not wet materials, preventing desiccation. And plant within 3 to 7 days for best establishment. Stems older than 7 to 10 days show progressively declining sprouting success. For farmers needing longer storage of between 2 to 4 weeks, store stems upright in partial shade with adequate moisture, inspecting regularly for disease or desiccation. Though establishment success declines between 10 to 20% with extended storage, select planting material only from healthy, high-yielding, disease-free plants, maintaining genetic quality and disease-free status for your next crop. This selection during harvest is critical for long-term productivity. Cassava Farming Secrets Step-by-Step Guide, step number 7. Click the link on the description below and watch this very important step. Thank you.